Alright, this is Christopher Fox once again, and this is a request sign for Don't Eat My Pizza. The name of this video is 5 YouTubers Turn Killers. Another one of these. Alright, let's check it out. Yay.
Has always had a very diverse selection of creators. We have everything from authors to business people to travel vloggers.
Yep.
And even
YouTuber's a big ass
Today,
place.
We're going to be looking at the top 5 YouTubers turned killers.
I can already tell who's going to be on here. I already know. After Dark. Oh, that's the name of his channel. 5 YouTubers Turn Killers. Let's get into it. They're gone coming from me.
Jared Lee Loughner was an underachiever.
I haven't heard of him.
He began using drugs such as LSD, cocaine, and psychedelic mushrooms in high school after his girlfriend broke up with him. It wasn't long before he dropped out of high school altogether. He quit using recreational drugs in late 2008, and according to his friends, he remained sober for the rest of his life. He eventually attended a community college where he was soon kicked out for his disorderly behavior in class and at the library. In response to being kicked out, he made videos online claiming things like the college used free sources online for their curriculum. They were unconstitutional, and even claimed that it was unconstitutional for him to be removed from the campus. His online history shows that he was an avid conspiracy theorist. Despite what the Anti-Defamation League will tell you, Loughner was not connected to any political movement and generally despised the entire system as a whole. He was staunchly opposed to organized religion and even criticized NASA for faking space flights, meaning that he may have been a flat earther. The extent of his mental illness can be seen in his videos. His circular reasoning shows that he wasn't thinking clearly. He was also delusional.
I'm able to control every belief my words and believing controlling.
The months leading up to his murder spree, he became increasingly interested in lucid dreaming. His behavior grew worse as well. Loughner's parents even had to disable his car at night to make sure that he didn't go anywhere. This is the point in Loughner's life that his paranoid schizophrenia began to control him. He planned to assassinate Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords on January 8, 2011. The night before, he left a voicemail to a friend saying, quote, "Hey man, it's Jared. Me and you had good times.
Jared.
Peace out. Later." He also made a final post to his MySpace
think he's all cool and shit.
A handgun on top of a document titled United States History. He arrived at Gabrielle Giffords' constituent meeting and opened fire on the crowd. He hit Gifford in the head at close range, and 6 people died. With luck, the Congresswoman survived and remains active in the political world to this day.
God, this is only number 5? God damn, bro.
In August of 2012, Loughner was sentenced to life in prison.
No, he needs to be executed. Trainee Phantom.
Randy Stair was a lonely young man
I've heard of
who lived
him
at home with his parents.
as well.
He felt he had no future as he disliked college.
Who hasn't heard of him who
opportunity was at a local grocery store. He opened a YouTube channel called Pioneers Productions in 2008.
Doesn't seem like a mean person. He looks kind of nice, but
he made a new channel called EGS with a focus on animation. It's on this channel and through these videos that
I like Danny Phantom too, but Jesus.
Can also be seen. He had many videos that were obvious cries for help, but they were never reported.
Nobody listened to him.
Something of an admirer of Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold, who were the Columbine shooters. He hated religion, once saying,
"Everything you've ever known about religion is a lie."
In his final video,
I'm not a Christian either, but
his entire YouTube career, he included an animated part where 2 of his characters shot up a school and inflicted as much pain as possible.
Jesus Christ.
On the students. The video includes a clip of him shooting a shotgun in real life and ends in a suicide, which strongly resembles the event that soon took place.
Okay, that was
on June 8th, 2017, he went into work at the Weiss grocery store. He killed 3 people, including his boss, who he disliked. After the massacre, He shot
You don't like
himself
your
in the
bites so
head
you fucking
with a
shoot him?
shotgun. In his videos, he
Poor.
claims it wasn't about who he was killing. It was the fact that he got to kill at all.
Yeah.
The strangest thing about
Pretty
Andrew
shocking.
is that he primarily identified with Ember McLean, the ghost girl from Danny Phantom.
She talks to me too, all the time. She's always with me. Wherever I go.
She's cool, but I wouldn't
what.
be.
He also talked about wanting to be a girl, going as far to wear his mother's clothes. It's weird, in a way. The
Yeah,
person
in a
who
way,
believes
it's
that
weird.
everything you know about religion is a lie also believes he's a ghost from
Has so much life ahead of him, but decided to take it all
This
away.
is partly why the internet will forever remember him as Tranny Phantom.
You're certainly making fun of his name like that, but why don't
Elliot Roger was
Oh my
born in
god, this
England
guy.
and moved to
This fucking
California
guy,
when he was
really?
still a child. He
Oh my
came
god,
from a
he's the
long line of
worst.
filmmakers, which explains why he was interested in creating YouTube videos. His videos were the stereotypical vlog of the time and included parts where he'd reflect on his loneliness. Throughout his time in high school and college, he hadn't been able to make any friends and had no chance of getting a girlfriend.
Well,
Out of this entire list, Elliot Rogers seems to garner the most sympathy from people online.
Why?
Some people claim it's because he was just a lonely soul who was rejected by everyone
So
around
was-
him. But
so was another guy,
for Andrew
the
Willis.
Phantom guy.
To be completely honest, it is kind of difficult to imagine this guy going on a mass murder spree.
Hi, Elliot Roger here.
No, screw you.
Well, this is my last video. It all has to come to this. Tomorrow is the day of retribution. The day in which I will have my revenge against humanity. Against all of you.
God. You wouldn't believe he was going to do what he did until
this video as a manifesto. He goes
So he did it.
into detail about women rejecting him, only to offer themselves to brutes. Elliot Roger is a perfect example of what happens when you allow other people to get the best of you.
Yeah.
He let the hate breed inside of him until
He
the only
sucks.
thing he could have done to retaliate was go on a killing spree. The attack itself took
These
place
people
on
don't
May
look
23rd,
mean, but you never know what's happening behind closed doors.
California. He stabbed 3 men in his apartment. Then he got into his car and drove to a sorority house and shot 3 female students, killing 2 of them. Then he drove to a deli and shot a random pedestrian. After that, he drove his vehicle through Isla Vista, running over a large number of people. It wasn't long before the police were on the scene, and when it became obvious he wasn't going to escape, Roger killed himself with a self-inflicted gunshot to the head.
Rest in peace, I guess. I don't know. They're trying to get me.
Joseph Anthony Pacini was a
Never heard of him
52-year-old
either.
man who had a past of serious mental illness.
Who is this guy?
He exposed his madness to the world when he uploaded videos of himself to YouTube. In these videos, he made threats to the FBI.
It's pretty bad if he's worse than Elliot Roger.
Were trying to kill him. He claims that Sarah Bareilles, a singer and songwriter, is his soulmate. He also asked her to stop his enemies before it's too late, possibly believing that she's powerful enough in the political world
He didn't
to
kill
have
her,
sway
did he?
over the actions of police. This is another example of how far removed from reality this guy really was. Most of us know that cops and celebrities don't really get along that well.
They don't.
You asking for a cigarette, you dumb fuck.
In one of the videos,
Because she's the only one who can save me.
In one video, he also explains that a single soul is divided in 2, and our goal on Earth is to find our other half. Pacini went on to explain that the singer who's never heard of or met him is, in fact, his soulmate. Unfortunately for Pacini, the threats he made against the FBI and CIA were perceived as terrorist threats and warranted an arrest.
That's fucked up.
A few days later, officers stopped him at an intersection. When they ordered him out of his car, he reversed, slamming into the cop car before trying to run the officers over.
Damn.
The officers shot and killed Mr. Pacini.
Oh man, that's Mr. Anime. I know who he is.
Trey Eric Sessler was a 22-year-old who ran a YouTube channel called LensCap Productions. He called himself Mr. Anime, and he focused on movie and anime reviews. He uploaded his
These
first
people
video
don't look
to YouTube
mean.
back in
They don't.
2006 and ended up making over 300
Apparently they
views.
are.
Like others on this list, he had a growing obsession with the Columbine shooting and romanticized
What is up with
its
people
perpetrators.
obsessed with girl shootings?
Leading up to his attack, he also collected and trained with various firearms. It's hard to know what exactly pushed him over the edge, but on March 20th, 2012, he killed both of his parents and younger brother.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
When the police finally got him in custody, there was writing all over the wall showing that he may have felt guilty about killing his own family. One of the pieces of text on the wall read, "God, please forgive me, because I can't forgive myself."
No, at least he regrets it.
List,
in a
Mr.
way.
Anime is the only one who seemed to show any remorse for his actions. But sadly for Mr. Anime, that's not going to stop him from serving a long time in prison. I think videos like this serve as a healthy reminder that all it takes is a couple months of bad decisions, doing the wrong thing, artificially creating your own little reality, and that's all it takes for you to become the next Andrew Blaze or the next Joey Pacini. That's all it takes. A little bit of mind bending, a little bit of mental gymnastics. You can be living in whatever world you want. Hopefully, we can really learn something from the people on this list and not make the same mistakes ourselves.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was fucked up. I've heard of Elliot Rodger, Randy Stair, and Eric Sessler, but I never heard of the other two guys. But yeah, that was fucked up. But how fucked up is the world now? Pretty fucking fucked up. Like I said, fuck this planet sometimes. But, yeah. So with that said, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. See you guys in the next one. Peace.